today I am live to share with you some tips how you can choose the dataset for your practice when you are at a beginner level. This is very important and this is the most common question asked by the student. Number one, if you are like transitioning your career into the AI and now it's a time to choose the dataset, don't try to pick up the too messy data set. I understand your curiosity about the data set. Maybe at initial level we think I will choose a big one data set. I will choose a million record, 50K record with a lot of missing value, with the mix of categorical and your numerical variable, right? So you can learn more. But this is not advisable. This is not the right strategy like when you start choosing your data set. So how you can choose it? Number one, when you start your very first project and you want to work on the data set, choose a data set which has a maximum 10,000 rows. Okay, or maybe if you want you can also work with 5,000 rows as well. And it should contain one or two message value. If it is not there, it's okay. Okay. Number three, you can choose only numerical data, or maybe if you are good, your concepts are more clear, then you can go with the mix of categorical and numerical both. Why I am saying this? Because when you are reading about the reading the content, you are taking the classes, right? You understand the process very well because this looks very easy. Like when you see the visuals, graphs, and the content, like you will be able to understand it. But what happen when you will jump for the real world, it is going to create a problem for you because there is a very big difference in the theory and when you are going to implement in Python practically. So first time your goal should be to understand the your process or whatever you have learned, how you can implement it practically. This should be your goal first time as a beginner. Don't keep set your goal. I will learn with the one data set at initial level in one go. Okay, don't rush for it because this may create a problem for you. Try to be stick to the simple data set and then understand the whole process, like how you can implement, how you can load the data set using pandas, how you can choose the features, how you can visualize the data, and how you can explore. Try to understand the statics of the features. So this should be your first goal. This is the way how you can move ahead. And don't forget to understand the goal of the data set. Okay, so this is a very common problem with every student at a beginner level. Whenever they start, we are so in rush and like to building the model, and we forgot about the actually main point. This is the first point. This is your like goal of your data set. Okay, so you need to focus on the goal of the data set. What is the goal of the data set? You need to work on that. Okay, so these points, if you keep in your mind first time when you will do the work, right, using data set practically, what is the advantage? Maybe you are able to finish it in 2 or 3 hours, right? Because you choose a simple data set, because your goal was not to right now learn the or deal with the messy data. Your goal was to understand the process practically. So if you are able to finish it in a 3 or 4 hours, or maybe it will take one day, if you are spending the whole day on this, then it will help you. Okay, in this it will motivate you and it will also increase your confidence. Now you are ready to handle the data at deeper level. Okay, now it's a second time. Now you come up with the choose the data set a little bit missing value, maybe 5%, and mix of data like categorical, numerical, right? So this is going to be like now you have a confidence. You were able to deal with the your previous like your data set easily, now you can handle this data set as well. Now start transforming the categorical data into numerical. Prepare your data for the model. Apply the very simple model first time, like linear regression or multilinear regression, right? So this is the way how you can achieve your goal, and you can become expert in AI. But follow step by step always. Okay, don't try to rush. I know, and like when you are start transitioning your career in AI, we are like so curious, and we rush towards to build a model without understanding of at deeper level analysis, relationship of the features, correlation, visualization, right? Goal of the data set. This is very important. And on top of that, I would like also add here, for example, you are from the healthcare domain, or maybe you are from like the non-technical background, or maybe you are from banking sector, and you are thinking to transit your career in AI. So whenever you are at a beginner level, try to choose the data set which belongs to your domain. Okay, what is the biggest advantage? Because you can use your domain expertise skill here during feature engineering. So choose the data set according to your choice. Okay. If you did not find the small data set according to your choice, then you can work with the simple data set like house sale price, Titanic one. And then you can choose the messy one, but from your domain. Because domain expertise is one of the key, like the skill, if you want to be an AI expert. Because during handling the missing value, removing the features, we need domain expertise. Okay, so these were the, like, I wanted to share from my experience with all of my students who asked the question, how should I choose a data set? I have made the detailed video on this as well, where I am sharing the like detailed data set resources from where you can download the data set. I will share here as well. This is number one, kaggle.com. Number two, UCI repository. Number three, your data.gov. Number four, your next one is 538. And the last one is Google Data Search. Okay, so you can pick up these like the dataset resources and you can choose it. But how you can download and choose the strategy to look for the dataset, you can watch my detailed video. Okay, so this was all about today's over live, like the session. This was my goal to share my experience how to choose the data set and the main data set resources. If any question, you can drop a comment in the chat and I will definitely reply on this. And thank you so much. Stay with us, stay connected. Happy AI learning.